Aquarius, good afternoon. So I'm here. I want to get started, but before I do, I smoke, I curse, I speak of and reference God because that's who I believe in and I pray to, and there will be noise in the background of my videos. So if those things don't work for you, then click the little X button in the top right corner and go find yourself a more suitable reader. If you choose to stick around, well then welcome. Thank you, and I'm sure you'll find something here for you. So I have some written messages for you guys. Let's see, 6:30, 8:15 p.m. Constant nuances, small annoyances, disregarding, ignoring. Sort of like I'm doing with the street sweeper. Ringing the phone, ringing in ears, disregarding what does not concern you. Guided, focused on yourself in present moment. Something trying to grab your attention, something you've been triumphant over in the past. Keep going, don't stop, don't look back. Someone trying to tell you this, but you're not focused on anything but yourself. Could be a good or a bad thing. Laser focus, hocus pocus, movie witches never seen. Movie missing, maybe missing out. Deprived of what? Moralless selves? Moralless souls. Deprived of what? Moralless souls. Somebody tells you that you're missing out on something, and you're like, they're like, oh, you're missing out, you're deprived, and you're like, deprived of what? Moralless souls. They're like, ouch. Like, you hit back, but you hit back deep. Like, they was, joking on a surface level. It could have been like, oh, you never had peanut butter, you're deprived as a child, and you hit them back with that. And it's like, oh, ouch. Fake, not with the fake shit. All or nothing, honest or nothing. Pillar of salt, if you look back. Lot's wife, no name, just Lot's wife. Known simply as someone's bitter ex. The letter X, and then I wrote X as in ex person. I can't read. Ex souls, bitters. X, sours, bitters. Keep trying, dumbass, dummy. Was first, though. Was first, though, dummy, the mummy. Zombie, mummy, brainless, senseless, still don't know who this is for. Aquarius, you're not usually caught up in this. Someone, something you would least expect, all over an ex, though, an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. Example, made an example of someone or something. Got their panties in a bunch. You made an example out of someone or something, and now they got their panties in a bunch. It works both ways. Hypocrite energy, projecting what you do. Not what is exactly what you are. Live with that. Go live with yourself. Projecting what you do, not want exactly what you are. It's like you seriously insulted somebody, but I was writing so fast, I'm like, you're caught up in some mess that you're not usually caught up in because you're smarter than that. Like, Aquarius is smarter than that. You're not usually caught up in the stupidity. But this, I guess you doubled back or spun the block, or someone else did. Or someone views you as the bitter ex. Or someone's the bitter ex because their person that they're an ex from spun the block and came to you. Or came back to you. They did the most to try to keep them away from you. Something like that. Like, so you're caught up in some bullshit over an ex-boyfriend or a girlfriend. So you told this person, bitch, you're projecting what you do. I'm not what you are. Live with that. Go live with yourself. 8:24 p.m. So 8:15 to 8:24, 9. 9 o'clock, 9 minutes, 9 hours. Something about the number 9. And that would be the unseen. Something about depth perception. You either think that something is deeper than it is, or something is deeper than you think it is. But something about adjusting your depth perception. Aquarius, I already pre-shuffled, and I prayed when I pre-shuffled. But I just shuffle a little bit more on camera so you don't feel like it is funny. Conflicted. Some of you may be conflicted about something that a family member told you, about something that you found out about a family member. About 3 family members. So it's like a parent and 2 siblings of yours that have been keeping you out of the group text, out of the group message, keeping you out of the loop in secret about something that could possibly affect you. The number 10 for 10 years, for 10 months. What does Aquarius need to know for July, please? You might have recently lost a lot of weight, or somebody lost a lot of weight fast. Aquarius for July, please. Thank you. Aquarius for July, please. Oh. They're very selective on where they want to be for you. That sounded like to me like it was a person being selective on where they want to, like what position they want to hold in your life. Thank you. Main energy. Good news for you. Good news for you, but disappointment for someone else. Good news for you, but it's a disappointment. And it involves exposing someone else's secret. So this is like finding out that the person that you like, that you've yet to be intimate with, has an STD, like an incurable one. You're disappointed, but you're happy. And now that person is disappointed and their secret has been exposed. Like that. But this was justice. This was Libra energy. It needed to be balanced out. Somebody could have been doing this for between 5 and 6 years. Having sex with people knowing that they had an incurable STD. That is ouch. Something about April 27th and your friends. You went out with your friends. A new relationship that you started. April 27th. When you are hurt and wounded, like on the rebound from another relationship. It's like you get into an argument with your person and you go out and you meet someone else and you start something new. But this is meeting somebody that already has prior baggage. They could be young. This person could be 9 years younger than you. 26 maybe. Or 27. This is going backwards. This is going back to people that you couldn't trust, that were fake friends in the first place. So you might have left a circle of fake friends, that people that really weren't your friend truly. They were just acquaintances playing in your face, pretending to be your friend, but they all enticed you to do nefarious shit that was not in your best interest, shit that would fuck up your stability and your structure, to your money, to everything. But your finances, it really fucked up the foundation for your finances. And these are people who encouraged it. They're like young-minded. You might be like 42, between 42 and 47. And these people are like in their mid to late 20s and early 30s. So their mindset is different. You've lived more life experience. That's why the extra baggage is here. You've understand the workings of things and what happens when you get intermingled with people. It's not all love and light, is what I just heard. Cactuses have thorns. You might have had a loyal friend that would run through a bunch of cactuses to help you. Like a field of them. Where they're planted really close and there's no way not to get hurt. But to help you, they would have run through that. Could have been really petty to this person. Birthday could be in September 9/26. You might have had a falling out with this person in September. That could be somebody's birthday. It could be their phone number, 926. Area code maybe. But this person introduced you to like a path of leading to like unlocking your heart, to feeling emotions. Only to leave you disappointed later. You might be the one exposing this person's secrets to everybody else. You might be the false friend. But I don't see that. The number 5225 could be significant, or the numbers 52 and 25 could be significant. This is something that gets revealed to you, that someone else's secret that gets exposed and it's revealed to you, and it's good. You needed this information. It was the key. And it was, you already, okay, so this is something that you already suspected. And it really feels heavy, like we're still talking about somebody having an STD. And this is a King of Wands. So he's like, he comes off as like a king with the knowledge and that. But in the same, he's giving Knight of Wands energy. And so he might be a King of Wands, but in your head you've seen through it. And it's like, you give him fuckboy energy. And right before you either commit to him, have sex with him, marry him, whatever it is, this information gets brought to you. And it gets brought to you by somebody who's not your fucking friend in the first place. Who you might have cut off. You might have had a friend that you figured out was fake as fuck. And you cut them off like 9 years ago. And this person is the one who comes and gives you this information. 44. It might be 44. This person could be 50. But this is something that you knew. It was like your you know how they be like women's intuition, motherly instincts. This was just your instincts were fucking telling you. This is something that you had no visible proof of. You had no way to know the truth. You had no way to know. But it was like your gut was telling you. Your gut was telling you. And it kept on telling you. And it was like relentless. You kept on seeing signs everywhere about it. And you just knew. But you couldn't fucking prove it. And now you can finally prove it. 444 might be significant for you. This is you knowing somebody was sick. Like just because of their lifestyle, how they was able to live, like how the lifestyle that they led is what made you think that. They might have not thought that you've been watching their lifestyle. They might be out there, you know, drinking, partying, and just, you know, they might be really good looking. And so they're out there in these streets doing the most Sowing their royal oats, dropping it low, spreading it far and wide, however you want to put it, but they just out there. I heard Chris Brown, No Guidance, but I didn't hear like the song like there's like that. I don't want to play no games. I heard no guidance, like you truly have no guidance. This person that has no home training, they have no boundaries, no restrictions. They'll just go with whatever, do whatever, eat food from whoever, like. And not because they're naive, just because they don't give a fuck. These people, it might have been a group of people and they might have felt like you act like you're too good because you don't live the same lifestyle that they did. But your sense of a good time is different. Your sense of a good time doesn't end you up barefoot in the street, white girl wasted, throwing up in the bathroom, looking crazy out there. That's not your idea of a good time. So maybe, you know, again, these people are in their 20s and you're in your 40s. It also speaks to class. You know what I mean? Self-respect, dignity. You have that and these people don't, and as a result they feel like you're too good. These are people who grew up in the sneaky link era, who thinks that that's what things are supposed to be. And then you're like a person who grew up in traditional times where even the streets had morals. You know, there was like code. Honor amongst thieves is what it was called. There's none of that anymore. For some of you, in the past, you've had some relationships that you thought were solid that weren't, some friendships that you thought were like roots and they ended up being branches. And so you're a little like wounded, you know what I mean? Like a little hesitant. You're like, I don't know, I ain't fucking with this love thing. And it's somebody who knows you, who gets you, who's been seeing you and just feels like me and that person would mesh. Me and that person would have a happy life. And they might want to express their feelings to you, but you're suspicious of them. You're still suspicious of them. Like you don't trust them. And I don't know if it's because of their lifestyle and the lifestyle they live, or it's because of your past and they remind you of somebody like that you dealt with in the past. They live in a similar lifestyle, and that whoever that person in the past was, they hurt you. 274, building number, phone number, 4049. But it's like the match. It's the yin and the yang, and it's a fire and passionate energy. If you made a sex tape with a person in the past, they're gonna put it out there. Just saying. Just to try to make you upset and try to get a response from you and see your reaction. You might have been sloppy drunk. There's been somebody trying to expose your secrets about the lifestyle you live, and you know this, but they think you live a nefarious lifestyle and you don't, so you're not worried about it. You're just keeping an eye on the situation. Somebody's disappointed you got money coming in, the keys to a car or a house, There's the keys to something. You got the keys to something in your hand, and you have the reason to celebrate. So you could be opening a brand new business, like a storefront, and cutting that red ribbon thing. You could be you have the keys to a house that you just bought, a car, whatever it is, but you have keys, an apartment that you just got your own place, something. It's something that you have a key to, an actual physical key to, and a reason to celebrate. So you don't just have the keys, but it's a reason to celebrate. So it's a milestone. So it's like your first car that you bought brand new off the lot, or your first house and it's yours, or you understand what I'm saying? It's some type of milestone. 440. But it's a milestone, and it really, to me, it's giving house. It's giving home. I got my first home. And this information is like somebody knows it and they're disappointed by it. It's like they're having a hard time sleeping. It's keeping them up at night that you're happy. It seems like an ex. Because you have what they perceive as a better life than them. Like you have it better. You have a relationship, you have a house, you have a car, you have whatever it is that you have that they feel like they don't have. It's keeping them up at night that you're happy, and it could be your counterpart. It could be your counterpart and a home. That's gonna make this person sick. They're not gonna be able to keep their wits about them, because they're going to be up all night. They're going to be, and it's like ruminating over something and just going over it over and like relentless again. Like relentless, they won't give it up. It's like that's their karma. I don't. It's like somebody finally put their foot down and was like, I'm going to where I'm happy. I'm expressing my true feelings, and this is what I want to do. I want to commit to this person. And it's like, even if it's not like a marriage, it's still like a celebratory energy. It's like they come together, and it's like they're meant to be together. Like, again, not because they have to be married to meant to be together, but it's like just them it's like the two KY jellies when they come together, how they have that boom. This is like just the energy of these the masculine and the feminine coming together in that type of union. It's a celebratory energy, not because they're having a physical celebration. But everyone around them, like the people who know her and the people who know him, they're both like, wow, they finally found their person. Like, and it gives people around them hope, like, wait, they done been through some shit. It gives people hope for love, for the power of love, for God, for romance, for connections. (26, 24, 262). Equal halves to make a whole. Something about equal halves to make a whole. And the rectangle being the perfect shape. Alright, now Aquarius, that's where I'm leaving you. Your reading is done. So thank you for sticking it out with me. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found something in this message for you. Please like, share, subscribe. Help me grow my channel. If you like any of my artwork that you could not see really, but a little bit you can, but there's a link in the description box. I have digital downloads. I also offer personal readings and birth chart interpretations, minors, and the whole thing too. And all that information is in the description box and in the About Me channel. And I'm not coming to ask you for messages, for readings and things like that. I'm not going to solicit you and beg you for money. So if anybody does in my name, you know that they're fraud. And I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that. So maybe you should be on your P's and Q's about people like that in your life for the next week or so. And that's about that. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. And you guys, till next time, be safe. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.